What's up, guys? It's your boy Drewski coming back at you with another one. It's another one. It's another one. I'm here to bring y'all today confessions of dating. Things that you would like to know up front or while you are getting to know somebody. What are some things that are red flags? What are some things that you need to be looking for? To be honest with you, it is almost cuffing season. If it's not almost, it's already here. So people are already snatching up relationships, looking for other things, trying to come up with different ways. Because why? People want gifts.
Oh, so you want a gift. So you want me to do something for you. Okay, well, this is a gift that's unwrappable.
Anyways, so why is that so important? The importance of it is because a lot of times whenever people are getting in relationships, they are covering up some of their hidden truths. So what that is they all seem nice, poppy keen and dandy and all that type of stuff, but when soon as you get later down the line, the motherfuckers come out of the blue with some shit. So my thing is today I'm gonna give y'all some warning signs and just give y'all just some words of encouragement and words of enlightenment. Put them through. This is like my own personal test that I put them through to make sure they're able to match what I'm giving and be able to make sure that this is the correct person for me. So are they reliable? Can I be able to, like, don't get me wrong, I get hungry like a motherfucker. I get hungry.
Hello? Babe, I want some Burger King. Babe, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Are you gonna bring me some Burger King? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Trust. Of course, everybody wants to make sure they're trustworthy. Trust is something very, very hard to build on nowadays. And
Let me see your phone.
you need to see my phone for.
I just want to see the screensaver.
Oh, I got trust issues. That's everybody's favorite. I got trust issues. Everybody has trust issues. We've all encountered some fucked up individuals in the past. My thing is just make sure that you're being smart about what you're doing now. You know? Are they a team player?
I'm open. Give me the ball. I'm a team player. Give me the ball.
You don't want to sit up here and be together and then y'all go try to find a freaking rug for your apartment, or y'all going to go look for something like an outfit.
Well, I like the black one.
I like the white one.
I like the black one.
The white one.
Well, I want purple.
Now, understanding, yes, sometimes, depending on the situation, it is a little bit different. But majority of the time, you should actually have your significant other being a team player, being active and being involved in what the objective or what the task that you guys are trying to do together. Get there and tag along for the ride, but then sitting there looking like, put your input in. Because clearly y'all doing it together. It's something that's meant to be done together. So do it. Are you a team player? Are you reasonable?
Dating. Like, why are you being so reasonable? If you're the person I'm dating, I need to be able to communicate with you and be able to tell you something. If you can't be open and be mature about what's going on, I don't need to be around you or be with you. So.
Which means if you did something I didn't like, or if something just came off that was negative, are you reasonable enough to be able to, for me to come to you and say, hey, I don't think that was a good thing for you to do. That wasn't something that I would have done, or something like that. Either way, like, just to be able to come to you and be able to tell you, like, whenever something rubbed me the wrong way or whenever I feel uncomfortable. I feel like I can't come tell you when you're wrong. It's like, damn, I gotta let you just run on a rampage. Their values match what you want for yourself in your own life.
Excuse me, where's your values at? First off, like, we're not even on the same wavelength. Where did we miss? Are we like just off and you're up, I'm down, am I down, you're up? Like, we're not even on the same wavelength, let alone the same frequency. So why in the world would I even think that your values are the same as mine?
Going with somebody, okay? You wanted to make sure that you guys match. You want to bring some equity. You don't want to be a liability for one another. Like, being a liability, that's a toxic relationship. Fix this, or we just let the chips fall where they lay. One empire. That's what a relationship is supposed to be. You're supposed to be able to have two individuals who have their own goals, their own everything, but when they meet, can build off you. You can build off me. It is equity being built within this relationship. So it's gonna flourish because once you both know your individual's worth, nothing's gonna stop that. Because you know your worth, you're gonna be upfront, which means you're gonna confess a few things. You're gonna tell some things about yourself, because a lot of people don't like the feeling of either getting their hearts played with, the time wasted, anything like that. A lot of people will go through a whole relationship and give only a certain amount of information or give a certain amount of truth. The further down the road, it becomes a little bit more complicated, because now I found out something around the way which you should have told me in the beginning anyway. You know what I'm saying?
What you're saying is you've been lying to me this whole time and now you're nothing but a waste and a piece of shit. Saying is that you actually were lying this whole time. You want to take advantage of me and that you're an opportunist bastard. Is that what you're saying?
The whole thing is, if you just state your intentions,
Smoke, free smoke, free smoke, free smoke, free smoke, free smoke, free.
if you just want a pair of shoes, want to smash for the night, within, like, if you're wanting a meal or something like that, like, if we're now, I probably won't talk to you if you're just trying to talk to me and get a pair of shoes. You're looking for, tell me what your true intentions are. If your intentions is that you just want to try me out, or that you want to just try out a relationship for a while, okay, I'm gonna give you a semi-relationship. I'm not gonna be serious with you, and I'm not gonna put my feelings into it, because I already know this may not last.
Now let me tell you, yes, I am in love. I'm in love. Like, I'm going to marry him, yes. We've been going together for 3 weeks. Like, we know so much about each other. What's his birthday?
Exactly. You don't motherfucking know. Is their hidden intentions. If they already have a man, or if they already have a woman at home. Like, if you have a man or woman at home and you're just trying to creep with me on the side, let me know.
Are you playing with my emotions? You just want a free meal? Are you hungry? Are you a hungry hoe? You a hungry hoe. Yeah, you a hungry hoe.
Like that. But now, whenever you sit up here and you say you just want this straight up truth, and you want to be able to just, oh, we can just go on dates on Saturdays. We can be just smashing buddies. Oh, I want that. No, that person has a whole nother human being at home. You cannot sit up here and get into your feelings. And if in the beginning you knew what it was. This is different for if people are moving back home with their parents because of some accident, or they actually need that time to be able to be in their parents' house. But now I'm speaking towards the people who have never been out of their parents' house. I feel like you need to ask more questions, get deeper with that individual, because you want to make sure that, hey, I know you living with your parents. Are you ready for life? What are you doing with yourself? Why do you still live with your parents? Are you ready for this relationship? Could you be ready for a relationship?
Damn, Daddy, you look mighty cute. Do you have your own place?
Yes, currently I actually stay with my parents. So,
You what?
I'm actually looking to come out of that soon. I just haven't moved out yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that time I don't have to leave.
You don't have to leave. Oh, well, baby, I got to sleep. Ma'am, can I go ahead? I'm at the wrong table. He needs a kids menu. This is not my table. This is not my table. Wait, how old are you again?
27.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me you can't even wipe your ass without your parents' help? Then you want to sit up here and smile and play in my face, and you over here looking like Ricky Smiley with the water boy situation? I am not your H2 hoe. This is not Vicky Valancourt. You will not get past go. Do not try to collect this $200. Maldito, grow some cojones.
And you need to be able to want to address some of the situations, some of the concerns that you have. Because I wonder if they'd be offended if they found out that I don't believe in brushing my teeth.
Let it be known that you need to let know. Let it be known.
Things happen. They may pay a few bills at their parents' house, or they just are sitting on their ass not doing anything. They're just comfortable until further notice. That part. Be honest in the beginning, so that way people don't be upset in the end when they find out stuff. Either one or two things. Either one, you need to reevaluate yourself and you need to make sure that this is something that you're not holding back, that people need to be knowing about. Or secondly, you need to be able to reevaluate yourself and how you look at people or how you trust. Then those are the two main things why you wouldn't tell any of your personal business. I hate having to deal with somebody that actually says that they're one thing, and I'm believing that this whole time, painting this beautiful picture, have a thriving, beating love and attraction and connection and growth, but at the same time, going back to that, if in fact you are actually going through a good relationship, why would you not want to tell that one thing? Because it's like, now, since you do have a healthy relationship, you come back around, because it's gonna come back around. It's gonna come to light. Everything that's in the dark comes to light. Period. So then once that other person finds out that you've been hiding this whole time, to them it's like, wow, this is a simple thing. You could have just told me. You just blew it. Like, there's no going back from it. There's nothing. You blew that, and it's over. So now it's like either one or two options. If that person actually sees the potential in what the relationship gives, they may forgive you, overlook it, and then y'all can be able to start over again. But most people nowadays, because they've already been hurt so bad, and because they're nervous of the unknown or not knowing what else is hidden, they'll say, you know what, I don't want to do it anymore. I just don't want to be in a relationship. And that's what ruins a lot of relationships, because it's like, dang, y'all really could have had something special. You not have just been honest in the beginning and tell what it is about yourself, or just tell what you're insecure about. A question that needs to be asked: how long do I want this relationship to last? Of course, we're gonna last forever and ever. let's be realistic, okay? Some people just don't think about that, and then it's a plan. I say construct a plan, okay? Let's take it in 3 month, 6 month, 8 month increments. Break it down. You know, in the first 6 months, I want to know this, and we need to be here. Done. It's an achievable goal. It's short term. It's something that you can be able to connect with your significant other and be able to filter what information gets put into your relationship at that time. So if it's something that comes up during that time of your first 6 months or anything like that, and it's just like you don't either agree, you need to either one, let that be known that you don't like that and see if there's any room for changes. If so, good. That means that you guys are willing to compromise. Team playing, you be able to working with one another. It's okay to take criticism. A lot of relationships don't last because they don't take the time out to see what others are wanting, what they're wanting to do with themselves. Nothing. Nobody's really taking that time out. I'm saying a relationship is a two-way street. Be able to work with one another to go towards a one common goal. And that's love. But to know yourself and your flaws and what you bring to the table. You may not like going outside. It could be a bad attitude. You may not be a cook. You may not like peanut butter and jelly. That, you know, just different things about you that you should be able to know, so that when you're meeting somebody, you can say, well, look, these are my flaws, you know. Make sure that you actually have a resolution for those flaws. Like, hey, I know this one flaw about myself, but I'm working on it. So if you're struggling with a particular thing, or you're struggling with something that you need change or that you want change, tell that other individual. They may actually be able to help you. Boom, and there goes your common goal. Or that you're taking a negative and turning it into a positive. You see what I'm saying? Start somewhere in order to be happy everywhere, if that makes sense. A lot of us actually don't mean to do it, but we do it anyway. You subliminally follow in other people's footsteps. You know in the back of your mind, and it's not something that we all just have a common goal for, but we do it either way. I'm gonna outdo that personal relationship. I'm gonna show them.
You thought 30, 40, but he shitted on himself. Right.
And then once you grab that person, you may have actually acted too hastily, or that might not even be the person you're supposed to be crossing paths with, baby. That's a red flag automatically, because you shouldn't have to force. Don't struggle and stray. Lay your own concrete foundation down and pave the way. That's where your happiness lies. So, once again, same time, same place. You already know how Drewski get down. He coming around to shut this shit down. So, like, share, subscribe, comment below. If you guys have some ideas about videos or anything like that you guys want me to talk about, I mean, definitely let me know. I'm open to it. Love, respect, let's get these checks. You already know.